I'm going to go through Eric Clapton's version of Classical Gas. We'll do it step by step. There's a scanned sheet music or tab version of this I've got on the site. Okay, the first 3 lines. Now this is fairly free-flowing, so it's got no sort of timing to it, so this part's a little bit hard to sort of play along with me. So I'll just play the first line. That's pretty straightforward. Let's go through the second line now. Which is much the same as the first line, just some slight variations on some timing and some hammers in there as well. Okay, to the third line. Okay, now this part of the song, this is where it really kicks in, and we have strict timing. So we're looking at the next 2 lines. So this is the 4th and 5th line of page 1. So the first part we'll do, you can see that I have dashes and lines to the tab, and this represents not the bars, but it represents the sections that you should learn by themselves. So the first part being that one there. Okay, that when we learn this first section, that's the only part that changes, and the second time through it plays that there. So here we go, back to the beginning of the 3rd line, or beginning of the 4th line, sorry, we have. Okay, this is all based around an A minor chord, so try and keep that A minor chord as long as possible. And you're just lifting your first finger off. Okay, up to the next part. Now you can see I have a line there just before the E minor, so you practice it up to there. Then to the E minor, if you just practice the melody part by itself, it's that there. When we put the bass with it, it's okay, like that. So when we put that whole first line together, okay, like so. Now let's have a look at the next line. We have the A minor, and it's. So we're just breaking that into 3 different parts. So groups of 3, group of 3, then a group of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So now that all the way up to there we have. And that makes the end of our first cycle. Okay, now the like I said, the second variation on the A minor is at there, and then we put the same ending on it. Okay, so the only thing different is the beginning. So as we play through that twice, we have. And then you play through that whole 2 times through again. Okay, then we get to the next part of the song, which is your, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7th line on the first page. Now once again, this is broken into smaller sections. We have the A suspended, G, A minor, G with B bass, then it goes to the C and so on. So let's look at that first part, which is the A suspended, just straight down the strings. 5, 4, 3, 2. Then we go to the G. Now don't do a full chord G, but just this version of it, so get your 3rd finger up here on the 6th string, and we go. Then to the A minor. Now the A minor you only play 3 notes, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th note is made up on the next chord, G with the B bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we group it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 groups of 8. So we have okay, then we get to the next part, which is C. Now that's the only part we use for the C chord. Even though we're not playing all the notes of the C chord, still try and keep your fingers into that C chord position, just in case you make a bit of a mistake, or you start doing things like hitting 2 strings like that. So it's still good to have that C chord shape, rather than just having the one finger down like it says on the tab. Then we go to the A minor. So that is C, A minor shape. Okay, playing it fluently is like so. So that whole 6th line is this. Okay, onto the 7th line now. We go F.